It's going to be interesting. What's up, Baldy Fresh? Thanks so much for joining. I'm trying something new here, so we'll see if this thing works.
The new Black Wall Street. Do it right, feel well, live life, economic empowerment, real tips, insight on the new Black Wall Street. It's on the new Black Wall Street. Who's your host?
All right, good morning to you, billionaires. Thanks so much for joining us here today on the New Black Wall Street Book Club, where Black folk do read. You put in the book, we absolutely will find it. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. Trying out a new system here where I'm broadcasting live here on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and also Instagram Live. And this will also be a part of our podcast, which will come out in just a short while. We're going through the book, Think and Grow Rich, A Black Choice. Go ahead and put in the console, Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich, A Black Choice. That's okay, Baldy. Thanks so much for joining anyway. Think and Grow Rich, A Black Choice. It is a guide to success for Black Americans. It's a book that's recommended by Black Enterprise. Simply says that this book should be required reading for all Black Americans or African Americans truly committed to the pursuit of happiness and fulfillment. I'm your host, ERGJ, your certified financial educator, CEO of ERGJ Enterprises, ERGJ Black Bazaar, and international best-selling author of the book, The Black Billionaires Club. It's a book that you can pick up, and also you can also join the club as well by simply going to theblackbillionairesclub.com, theblackbillionairesclub.com. Today we're continuing along in the chapter 8, a pleasing personality. A pleasing personality. Go ahead and hit that like button, that share button, that watch party button, let people know that we're here. We're going to be discussing a pleasing personality, but before we do that, we're going to get our affirmation of the day, right? We're going to get our affirmation of the day, and it's simply titled, I serve. I serve. And that's going to be from our good old day 6 of our Millionaire Mastermind Makeover flashcards. I serve. I serve. And it simply says this, guys, that my life is not about me, but my life is about fulfilling my divine purpose. And within my purpose, I serve. My life is not about me, but my life is about fulfilling my purpose or my divine purpose. And within my purpose, I serve. How about you? Do you serve? Are you out fulfilling your divine purpose? Well, that's what we're talking about here. I serve on the Millionaire Mastermind flashcards. Now, you can pick up your Millionaire Mastermind flashcards. Just simply inbox us. Let us know you want to get you a pack. I think we got 2 left, 21 cards. They say it takes 21 days to change a habit, 21 days to change, to create new habits in your life. Let's get right to what we're going to discuss today. Think and Grow Rich, A Black Choice. Chapter 8, a pleasing personality. We're picking up on last episode, and we're going to be talking today about an opera singer, right, who used the golden rule. And then also we'll discuss another historical figure of the secret of a pleasing personality. Let's read. That's right, let's read. An opera star uses the golden rule. Let's read. Men and women have found the golden rule to contain all that was needed as they marched down the road to achievement. Leontine Price, the celebrated opera singer, tells a fascinating story in which this principle changed her life. Leontine Price, in the late 1950s. Leontine Price was a school teacher, fresh from the ranks of Central State University in Wilberforce, Ohio. Though she had graduated with honors at the top of her class, she remained unfazed by her accomplishments. Sadly, teaching offered little challenge to the talented young woman. She loved her students, but was extremely bored. How many guys been in a situation where you like going to work, but man, it was just boring. You're just not fulfilling. She was extremely bored. And why not? As a child, she was able to read music before she could read books. Singing was her first love. An inner voice called to her, making her frustrated and depressed. She secretly longed for a career in the great concert halls. One day, after school, as she watched the children playing outside, she began taking stock, the bitter with the sweet, and realized that she was at a crossroads. Beseeched by her fellow teachers to keep her job, she listened to the beating of her heart instead. The following day, Leontine resigned. We're talking about a black woman who was a teacher, who really wanted to pursue something in the arts, and she listened to her heart. Everybody put it on, so listen to my heart. She listened to her heart. What's going on, man? My man B. Miller, I'm trying this new application, see how it works. Let me know how it go, brother. Leontine was dead broke when she looked down the rainbow towards her dreams. She had all the qualities to become not only a good opera singer, but a great one. And I want you to know that you have an opportunity. You got all the qualities that you need to become great. You got all the qualities that you need to become great. But would she get the chance? In order to pursue her goals, she would need additional training, a substantial monetary support, maybe even a sponsor. Encouraged by her new sense of purpose, her parents supported her decision to sing. But as a product of limited means, Leontine's father was a carpenter and her mother was a midwife. They could offer her everything except money. They could offer her everything except money. Without the added assistance for voice lessons, extensive travel, and other mounting expenses, a career leading to Carnegie Hall and Lincoln Center would be difficult, if not impossible. But the harmony of the golden rule knows no boundaries or limits. The harmony of the golden rule knows no boundaries or limits. Long before she ever dreamed of success, Leontine spent many happy, carefree days in her hometown of Laurel, Mississippi, with her two closest friends, the Chisholm daughters, who lived nearby. Life was fun-filled and full of new experiences. Though time and circumstance had split the playmates apart, their feelings and remembrances remained intact. During a periodic visit home to Boy her spirits, Leontine sought out her ex-playmates, who had long since moved. Hoping to find her childhood friends, Leontine was greeted by their mother. Elizabeth Chisholm was a kind and gentle woman who had remembered her daughter's companion. During this brief visit, Leontine shared with the woman her dreams and goals. Who do you share your dreams and goals with? Who do you share your dreams and goals with? As she peered forlornly through a neighbor's front yard fence, Leontine couldn't hide her pain. Almost apologetically, she told Miss Chisholm that she was prepared to resume her teaching career. Her dream of entertaining millions as a singer would remain just that, dreams. Before Leontine had time to dry her eyes, the generous woman made a significant gesture. Miss Chisholm provided the skillful singer with much needed funding, eventually helping her continue her studies at the prestigious Juilliard School of Music, studying under the renowned Florence Page Kimbro, a former opera singer. But Miss Chisholm's support did not come unattached. Aware of the power of this principle, Elizabeth Chisholm stipulated that she would help the would-be opera star only if Leontine would agree that if she ever occupied a position where she, Leontine Price, could render a helping hand to any aspiring individual, she would do so, thereby passing on the torch of the golden rule. Now notice this. She got the help that she needed, but it came with something attached. And it simply was for her to pass on the principle of the golden rule. This is something that we must learn, Black people, that there is no such thing as something for nothing. Now, she got the money she needed, but there was something attached to it, right? That she was to pass on the golden rule. Price accepted the offer and has adhered to her agreement many times over, frequently coming to the aid of many young, struggling artists. Since the Creator wound the hands of time, men and women have constantly preached the golden rule. Do unto others, you will have them do unto you. Unfortunately, the world has all too often accepted the letter while completely missing the spirit of this divine guidance. Do unto others as you will have them do unto you. Now, here's just something I teach. I say, well, hey, if you were going on live right now, you probably want people to like and share. Well, will you do it for other people? You see, it's the same principle, no matter where we look. If you were in need of something, you will hope that other people will help you. Well, do you help other people when they're in need of something? Do unto others as you have them do unto you. I'm telling you, once I not only just spoke these words, but I actually lived them out, my life changed, my bank account changed. Do unto others as you will have them do unto you. So the question is like, well, what are you not doing for others that you want others to do for you? Maybe you need to start doing that. Let me say that again for the people in the back. What is it that you're not doing for others, but you want other people to do for you? Something as simple as a share, something as simple as a like, something as simple as a compliment, something as simple as a phone call to check on somebody. What is it that you want other people to do for you, but you are unwilling to do for others? That's breaking the law, by the way. That's breaking the rule. Since great around the hands of time, men and women have constantly preached the golden rule: do unto others, you will have them do unto you. Unfortunately, the world has all too often accepted the letter while completely missing the spirit of this divine guidance. Mankind has embraced this philosophy merely as a sound rule of ethical conduct, but has failed to comprehend the precept upon which it is based. Why? The answer lies within the various mental laws we discuss in the opening pages of this text. There are mental laws through which all life operates. When you select the rule of conduct by which you'll guide yourself and your dealings with others, you will be fair and just if you realize that you are setting into motion a power that will in turn run its course back to you. It's your privilege to deal unfairly with it's your privilege to deal unfairly with those around you. But if you understand the law upon which the golden rule is based, you must know that your unjust attitudes will come home to roost. If you wish to know what happens to a man who totally disregards the law upon which the golden rule is based, choose any individual in your community who lives for the single purpose of accumulating wealth and who has no conscience as to how he accumulates that wealth. Study this man, and you will observe there is no warmth, no kindness, no welcome to his words. He has become a slave to the desire of money. Oh, we're going to read that again. He is too selfish to help others enjoy it. It would be extremely foolish to equate success with this man. There can never be success without happiness, and no man can be happy without transmitting happiness to others. Let's read this again. New Black Wall Street Book Club. All right. If you wish to know what happens to a man who totally disregards the law upon which the golden rule is based, choose any individual in your community who lives for the single purpose of accumulating wealth and who has no conscience as how he accumulated that wealth. Study this man. Everybody put in console, study. Study this man. Study this man. And you will observe there's no warmth, there's no kindness, there's no welcome to his words. He has become a slave to the desire of money. He is too selfish to help others enjoy it. It would be extremely foolish to equate success with this man. There can never be success without happiness. And no man can be happy without transmitting happiness to others. Is it possible we've lost the understanding of this word called success? Is it possible that we think if people that have money that we consider them to be successful just because they got money, but they're not happy? They're on drugs. They're actually living paycheck to paycheck. We think, well, is it possible we think, oh, just because you got money, you must be successful, when in reality, they might not even be happy. They might not even be enjoying life. Something to think about. All right, Brandon, we good? All right, thanks so much, brother. I'm on it. We're gonna see how this thing do what it do. The secret of a pleasing personality. The secret of a pleasing personality. Though force can achieve many things, its use does not make for lasting relationships. When another person likes you, laughs with you, and harmonizes with you, then you can be sure this same individual will think with you, help you, and even share with you. Let me say that again. All right? When another person likes you, laughs with you, and harmonizes with you, then you can be sure the same individual will think with you, will help you, and even share with you. A pleasing personality is one of your most important social skills. What is the secret of a pleasing personality? We have all known them, people who just seem to attract others, friends, clients, and acquaintances. We say that people are drawn to such individuals as if there were some physical force at work. This phrase is quite descriptive, for you cannot force someone to like another, but you can draw or attract people by satisfying the basic hungers prevalent in all human beings. The following story reveals one such need. The following story reveals one such need. A very prominent black businessman arrived one morning in his downtown office a couple of hours earlier than usual. He had some things he wanted to do before his employees reported to work. No one was there when he arrived except George, the custodian of the building. George was a faithful employee with many years of service to the firm. When his boss walked into his office, there was George, as usual, emptying trash cans, dusting furniture, and cleaning the office. When George's boss noticed him going about his routine, he said, "George, you know, I look around the building, I can't help thinking what an asset you've been to our organization for all of these years. You've kept this place clean and tidy for our employees and customers to enjoy. George," he continued, "you are an important part of this organization. I want you to know that I appreciate you and all that you have done." Is there somebody you need to just simply call today and simply say, "I appreciate you in all that you have done"? George paused and then he replied, "Thank you, sir," and walked out of the room with his dust cloth in hand. A few minutes had passed while his boss settled down to work at his desk. Suddenly, the office door opened and in walked George. His eyes were moist. There was a tear on his cheek. His boss could not understand. He said, "What is wrong, George? Did I say something to offend you?" George forced a smile and then replied, "No, sir, you did not offend me, but I have something I would like to share with you." Deep silence fell across the room. "You know, I've worked for this company for 17 years, 12 of those years for you. And this morning is the first time anyone has ever told me that they appreciated anything I've ever done." He continued, "I just want you to know, sir, that I appreciate what you said to me this morning, more than I've ever appreciated my paycheck. I just want to let you know." Then he turned around and walked out of the room. He turned around and walked out of the room. The deepest craving in human nature is the desire to be appreciated. Man will not give his best for money alone, but he will give everything possible for a bit of appreciation. When you resolve not to criticize or condemn, but instead look for every opportunity to drop a word of honest appreciation, you'll find that others will desire your company. They will truly want to be around you. By making it a habit to give sincere and honest praise, you will have taken a giant step towards enhancing your own success and happiness. What's going on, Grind Time? Thanks so much for joining. Do you receive praise or approval and appreciation at home or your job? When is the last time you praised someone else or gave a sincere word of appreciation? The two go hand in hand. Let me go back. I want to read this again. This is really hitting me today. The deepest craving in human nature is the desire to be appreciated. Man will not give his best for money alone, but he will give everything possible for a bit of appreciation. When you resolve not to criticize or condemn, but instead look for every opportunity, everybody put in the comments below, look for every opportunity to drop a word of honest appreciation, you will find that others will desire your company. They will truly want to be around you. By making it a habit to give sincere and honest praise, you will have taken a giant step towards enhancing your own success and happiness. Do you receive praise or approval or appreciation at home or on your job? When is the last time you praised someone else or gave a sincere word of appreciation? The two go hand in hand. Too many people today are frazzled with circumstances. They are within many inner city neighborhoods. Emotions run high. When our emotions get out of control, which may be surprisingly often, we handle others with quickly chosen words, gestures, and decisions, emanating entirely from how we feel. However, it is much wiser to reverse the procedure. Set your feelings aside. Stop, listen, think, and reason with yourself. Think how the other person feels, not how you feel. Think about how the other person feels and not how you feel. When you look into a mirror, you expect to see your reflection. Likewise, the other person is always looking for himself to be reflected in your mirror, his ideas, his point of view. Think of the pride, the emotions, and the feelings of others, not your own. You will be surprised how quickly people will acquiesce to your point of view. You can now see the opportunity and importance of treating people by the way they feel and not the way you feel. This is a shift. This was considered a paradigm shift. To treat people based upon the way that they feel, not how you feel. The secret to a pleasing personality. Well, guys, I'm ERGJ, a certified financial educator. This is the New Black Wall Street Book Club, where Black folk do read. You put in the book, we absolutely will find it. We've gone today and continue along in the pleasing personality. We had an affirmation, I serve. We talked about the opera star who used the golden rule, and we've discussed the secret to a pleasing personality. Well, I pray and I hope that you've gotten something out of today. As we continue to read, we continue to go along this journey of personal development. I want to tell you this, that if you want your life to get better, you get better. That's right. If you want your life to change, you change. These are the ways that you change. You see, successful people, they read. That's one thing that they do. All of them say they read. You know what unsuccessful people don't do? They don't read. You know what successful people do? They take $8 and they go and invest in a book like this. $8, $7.99. You know what unsuccessful people don't do? They won't invest $8. They'll spend it, they'll waste it. But they won't spend $8 to get a book that can change their life. Now, how does it change their life? Because it changes the way that they think. And once you take this, you change this, free your mind, and the rest will follow. Well, guys, I want you to remember this. You got an opportunity. Make sure you join us. Go to theblackbillionairesclub.com and join the club today. Become a member so you can get more. We can go deeper, right? We can go deeper. This is just knowledge. We're going to turn it into wisdom for you. Show you how to apply it into your life. Hey, guys, I'm ERGJ, and I want you to remember this, man, that it takes a village, and it starts with us. Let's build, people. Let's build these bank accounts. Let's build our community. Let's build wealth. But most importantly, let's build each other. And let's do it together. We all we got. But guess what? That's enough. Now, I pray to God preserve each and every one of you that you'll go out today on this wonderful Wednesday and you will crush your goals. And you'll remember to serve, be of useful service to other people. I'm telling you, the more that you find ways to serve, the more money will come into your storehouse. The more you buy. Why? Because it's better to give than to receive. I pray to God he gives us another opportunity to meet again in the future. Until that time, Mr. DJ hits the music.
New black. It's the New Black Wall Street Book Club. With your host, Evan Jefferson. It's time for us to go. Yeah. Now, you ain't got to leave the computer, but we encourage you to get out there and learn and apply all the things you learn at the New Black Wall Street Book Club. Yeah. The New Black Wall Street.